Hi, Sagittarius. Let's do a quick reading for the next 3 months, October, November, and December, okay? And get a few energies for you. And remember, only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And 3 months is a little bit of a long time, so do remember that if your energies change, it's possible that these will change as well, okay? And I'm not talking about what you're having for lunch, usually. It's usually something a little bigger than that. Okay, let's see what we get. This one right here. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. And if you look at this, I think this is a beautiful picture. Here are these flowers, right? And it looks like the beautiful dew or the nectar is coming down holding the world. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so these first few cards are going to be for all 3 months, okay? And this one is just checking in with your finances, career, money, that sort of thing. See how that's going, or will be going. Please excuse me if I speak past tense. Okay. Nothing will come of this situation. And don't take that as a bad card, okay? That just means, kind of, from the way I'm interpreting it here, it's kind of like status quo. You know, just kind of is how it is right now. And it certainly doesn't mean it can't change. Energy changes all the time. Okay, so now we are going to take an overall energy that will stick with you for the next 3 months. Again, providing the energies don't change. A page. You have the page of air. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, an exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents carefully. So any or all of these could apply to you during this time frame for the next few months, okay? But now let's go ahead and get some overall energies for each month. Because this will, these here kind of be overriding, but each month could also change some. So we'll get some information for each month. October, passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. A passionate relationship. So this is the Knight of Fire. And he definitely is just exuding energy. So it looks like you are going to be busy, I would say, and feeling all that energy. Okay, so now let's get an overriding energy for the month of November. This is the Three of Earth. Do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors. Being paid well for your craft. Working well with others. An excellent reputation. This is a very nice card to have. And it says being paid well for your craft. Okay? So I'm referencing this. Okay? I don't believe it's talking about that, income won't change for the better. I think it's just saying it's just there. Nothing will in particular will come of this situation. The void, of course, moon. Maybe that's because it's hiding back in there somewhere. Okay, and this one wanted to fly out. So this is your energy for December, the 7 of fire. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So this looks like it's going to be a very interesting month, December. Okay, now let's get a few cards to go with each month, starting with October. An ending of burdens. Well, oftentimes when you get to that point, you know it's been stressful. But when you end up with the 10 of Wands, that has to be a huge relief, because that is putting the burdens down. So if you had any burdens that you're bringing into October with you, it looks like you get to put them down, which is going to be a very nice relief. Okay. The World. Now, is this timing perfect or what? This is saying a successful completion of a cycle, which would be this, because this is the end of a cycle. You successfully or will successfully complete it, which makes a new beginning. The universe is wonderful. They're awesome. Okay, one more card for October. The Four of Pentacles. And this can have a few different meanings. The one that I use typically as my default is, it looks like the image, you can tell, that they are holding on tightly to their pentacles. But I think you can replace those pentacles with whatever it is that is going on at the time. If you're holding on too tightly, period, it's not a good thing. You need to relax and let things flow. Kind of like time flows, energy flows. Things are much better when they are in a state of flow, okay? So that's something that you really need to try to work on if it is an issue. So let's quickly look over this again. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts, stay focused, a passionate relationship. I know this knight looks like he's kind of in a hurry. And this might be an energy that needs immediate action. Okay? It's an ending. And it looks like you are giving it immediate attention, because right after that, you have a successful completion of a cycle. Right there. And this is just a cautionary tale. Don't hold on tightly to pentacles, to whatever it is. And it's not saying go spend all your money and go broke. That's not it. It's saying relax. Relax into the moment, okay, if possible. Okay, now let's get some cards for November. Well, we had a few fly out. What do we have? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups, which is a choice card. And it is letting you know that you have choices, either coming up or you already have them. And it's letting you know to be wise when you pick your choice or choices, whatever they may be about. Don't just pick the pretty shiny thing. Make for sure you investigate and check out what each choice entails and pick the best choice or choices for you, okay? You can envision or imagine all kinds of scenarios that you've either heard of or had to deal with yourself where something looks wonderful and you go ahead and opt for it, and then you find out afterwards was not a good choice. You know, like when you go to buy a car, that kind of thing. Oftentimes they come back to get you on that one. Sorry if anybody's a car salesman. Now this card is saying you can't do any more here. So you're going someplace where you can. Okay. Let's get one more card. See if that has anything to say about that last card. Nope, not particularly. This is a card of learning. There on the left, you see the master craftsman, and it looks like he's teaching the apprentices. And you are there to gather knowledge. You're going to take or plan on taking what the master craftsman has to share because his methods are tried and true. He's been doing this for a long time. But you're also wanting to gather knowledge from the apprentices. They can make plenty of mistakes, but they're also the ones that have the novel ideas, you know, the crazy cool ideas. And you combine the two and make something that's uniquely yours. You know, take the best of the best. And now here, let's take a look at this energy just for a moment. Do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work. I can see, you know, this potentially fitting in there. Especially creative endeavors. Being well paid for your craft. Working well with others, and an excellent reputation. Okay. I could see how choices could fit in with this. And I can see how this could play a part as well. This one might potentially be leftover energy from October that you're having to deal with, or that you are dealing with. Maybe, you know, you go through dropping the burdens, ending the cycle, and here you are continuing what you need to do to start your new cycle. Okay, because it's saying living what no longer serves you and going on to what does. Okay, that would be my guess. It could be anything, though. And you will know. Okay, let's get some cards for December. You have a few challenging cards during this time. This is grieving over these 3 spilled cups and not seeing the 2 cups that the universe has here for you. And if you would just turn around and look, you would see the castle, and in turn you would see castle, you would see the bridge, and in turn you would see the castle, which is where your happiness lies. What does this say? Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. This might have something to do with this instead of referring back here. Okay? This might be something different. Matter of fact, it probably is. Whoa! And I just kind of had one that flew out onto the floor. Beautiful card, though. Look at this. This is the Six of Wands, which talks about going off into battle and coming back victorious. And this, kind of references the same thing. Only here it says you did go off into battle and you came back victorious. And who knows, just going by December, maybe this attitude came about because of this. And this was a result. You decided to go off into battle and you were victorious. But I do believe that, like time, energy is kind of the same way. It's not hard-edged and fits in a box. It kind of flows like a stream. So things can blend, So say here, there's nothing more you can do here, so you're moving on to a better place. So it's possible in December you're feeling kind of bad about that. I'm just giving you potentials. But it could be totally something different, like up here. And look at this. It shows up. The Ace of Pentacles, your new beginning. And that is a new beginning of a lucrative kind. One where whatever ideas you have that you put into motion, that you act on, they have an extremely good chance of being profitable, bringing in a lot of abundance. So while these are 3 separate months, there can be a tie-in. Your very first card was an ending, putting down the burdens. Your very last card is a new beginning, okay? Nowhere in here is there another new beginning. You have a successful completion of a cycle, which would be this, but it doesn't specifically say in here a new beginning until you reach the very last card. So it is quite possible that these kind of, like a stream, surface and then resurface different aspects of it. You know how life is, you have to deal with more than one particular thing, throughout the days, weeks, months. So maybe, you're putting an end to this, completion of a cycle, you're working through things and getting your new beginning. Who knows, maybe this has something to do with this, that you've decided on a project that you want and you're going through the process. And there it is. You finally get to the point that, yes, this is my new start. Now you can look through here. You would know this better than me and see what fits your scenario the best and take it from there. Okay? So this has a potential to be a good reading. You're standing up for yourself, which is wonderful. Here you're being paid well for the beautiful work that you do. And here you're very ambitious and driven. Treasure your loved ones. Nothing will come of this situation. Like I said, I don't see this the way it is worded so much. It says nothing will come of the situation. Well, that can go for the good and the bad. If you're going through a challenge, say right here, it could be saying, nothing bad's going to come of this. And you can flip the coin and say, well, nothing good's going to come from this. So I think this is a card that it depends on everything it's with. And let's see. You have this ending, which is a relief. This is saying don't hold on so tightly. In here you're grieving over something. Not even see this as being a bad card either. I see this as pretty much, what it says. You can't do any more here. So you're going someplace where you can, which is right next to learning something new. So, to me, the only real challenging card here would be this one. And that isn't going to battle or anything. That is grieving over something, which is an emotional deal. But whatever's going on, you did go off and have to deal with something, and you come back victorious, which has given you a brand new beginning, one of the lucrative kind. Okay? So, yeah, your reading's kind of intricate. It has a lot involved down here. Putting down the burdens, successful completion of that cycle. Holding on a little too tightly, you need to loosen up some. Having many choices, just make for sure that you pick the ones that are best for you, not just the ones that come in a pretty package. Here, you're stopping whatever this is because there's no more you can do with it. And that could be anything. And you're going on to a wonderful place. Right after that, you're going someplace to learn this new thing. And this falls under this energy of yours for the month, where you're very artistic and creative and get paid very well. So you might be enhancing that. And here you're very strong and you are going to defend, which is what you did. And you ended up with a beautiful new beginning. So there's a lot of good that happens during this time frame. Okay? Don't let words give you cause for concern when there could very well not be any. Okay, let me see. Should we? I don't even really think there's any need to take a clarifying card. I guess we could try to take one for this, if you would like. Let's see. Clarifying card for the Five of Cups. One more. You're grieving over these 3 spilled cups, and you have these 2 full cups behind you that you're not seeing. You need to turn around. When you do, you see the bridge, which takes you to your happiness. It's clarified by the 8 of Pentacles, which I find very interesting, to say the least. But what that could be saying is you really tried to do something and you didn't feel like it was a success. And so you're depressed over it. That could be. Or it could be saying, yes, there are these spilled cups. If you turn around and look here, you will find this. When the timing is right, you'll know, which one this is. I do know this sits right next to this one, which is a learning energy. And this is learning as well. Okay? Okay. I think we should get a card for the nothing will come of this situation. The void, of course, moon. I'm just curious. One more. Well, to me, that just proves my point. It says nothing will come of this. And it's clarified by the give and take, by the energy of where you want to share with others and others want to share with you. So that kind of, I don't know if I want to say nullifies, because there's nothing really to nullify, just nothing will come of this. And this is saying this is a give and take and very nice, caring, sharing energy. Okay, is there anything else that I should clarify? Well, I guess we could try to clarify the very first one, the 10 of Wands. Well, okay, this is something that I strongly feel has happened before this time frame. okay? And you're getting to deal with it now. Whatever it was a heavy burden on you. Lots of stress. And the stress can come from things. It can come from fears, a variety of things. But you are dealing with it because you are putting down the burdens. So that means that you're dealing with these swords and getting rid of them, putting it down. Successful completion. So that's wonderful. Okay. I think we've taken plenty of clarifying cards. Okay, so now let's get some cards from the universe and see what they would like to share. I think you have some very strong energies. And some really noteworthy ones. Like successful completion of a cycle. And you voluntarily stopping a cycle of some sort. Choices. Leaving where it no longer serves you. Where you can do no more. Going to this beautiful place. Learning something. And here, the reason I find it so fascinating or important is because of this card. You get paid well for your craft. And this is an art, creative type career. And here you have this very strong energy. One where you stand up for yourself. And it looks like that's exactly what you're going to do. And you're going to end up with a brand new lucrative start from that. Something caused some sadness. Don't know what exactly. I do know it's clarified by you honing your craft, or whatever it is. You are perfecting it. Okay. Okay, the first card, the Page of Pentacles. All right, and the Page of Pentacles is learning how to build resources and take care of what they have. And I could see how that could fit in here. Oh, beautiful. Nostalgic energy. I find that to be a sharing and caring energy that takes place inside of a community. So to me, it's a very positive energy. And it is one of nostalgia where you think back on childhood or in your youth and you have these wonderful memories to draw on. It could also say that potentially somebody from the past is coming back. For what? I don't know. Maybe to say hi. Maybe for a relationship. Who knows? You would know or will know if that happens. But I do believe it's a beautiful energy. Think back to when you were young and people did things just because they were nice and wanted to be nice. It's beautiful. Okay. The Hermit. Going within to find answers. The spiritual knowledge or knowledge that you need to find to answer questions that you have. It's very nice. Okay, let's get it try. Never looked, so I have no clue. I like this for this reading. This is kind of a complex reading, and it's one of these readings where you can read so much into it if you allow yourself. Okay? This one says there was a cloud, and here's the sun coming up from behind the cloud with a big smile on its face. So it's like getting the sun card. Yay! Okay? And to me, it's also making me think of saying, don't add in stuff that you don't need to. You know, wait, see what happens. Take it from there. Okay, well, there you go. I hope this helps. And have a wonderful few months.